prayer, and tell me if I may remain upon this island. Some good instruction give how I may bear me here. My prime request, which I do past pronounce is, oh, you wonder, you be maid or no?
No wonder, sir, but certainly a maid.
My language! Heavens! I am the best of them that speak this speech. No, were I but where 'tis spoken.
How the best? What were thou if the King of Naples heard thee?
A single thing. As I am now, it wonders to hear you speak of Naples. He does hear me. And that he does, I weep. I myself am Naples, who with mine eye, never since it ebb, beheld the king, my father, racked.
Racked, for mercy!
Yes, faith, and all his lords, the Duke of Milan and his brave son being twain.
The Duke of Milan and his more braver daughter could control thee if now 'twere fit to do it. At first sight they have changed eyes. A word, sir! I fear you have done yourselves the wrong word.
Oh, if a virgin and your affections not gone forth, I'll make you the Queen of Naples!
Stop, sir, one word more. They are both in either's powers, but the swift business I must uneasy make, lest too light winning make the prize light. One word more, I charge you that thou attend me. Thou dost here usurp the name thou owest not, and hast put thyself upon this island as a spy to win it from me, the lord on it.
No, as I am a man.
There's nothing ill can dwell in such a temple. If the ill spirits have so fair a house, good things will strive to dwell with it.
Follow me. Speak not you for him, he's a traitor. Come! I'll manacle thy neck and feet together. Sea water shalt thou drink. Thy food shall be the fresh brook mussels, withered roots and husks where in the acorn cradle. Follow!
No! I will resist such entertainment till mine enemy has more power.
Dear father, make not too rash a trial of him, for he's gentle and not fearful.
What I say? My court, my tutor? Put thy sword up, traitor, who maketh a show but darest not strike. Thy conscience is so possessed with guilt. Come from thy ward, for here I can disarm thee with this stick and make thy weapon drop.
Beseech you, father.
Hence, take not from my garments.
Sir, have pity, I'll be the surety.
Silence! One word more shall make me chide thee, if not hate thee. What? An advocate for an impostor? Hush! Thou thinkest there is no more such shapes as he, having seen but him and Caliban? Foolish wench! To the most of men, this is a Caliban, and they to him are angels.
My affections are then most humble. I have no ambition to see a goodlier man.
Come on, obey! Thy nerves are in their infancy again, and have no vigor in them.
'Tis true. My spirits, as in a dream, are all bound up. The loss of my father, and the weakness which I feel. Nor this man's threats, to whom I am subdued, are but light to me. Might I, but through my prison once a day, behold this maid? All corners else of the earth let liberty make use of. Space of eyes is prison.
It works. Come on! Thou hast done well, my fine Ariel. Follow me! Huh, what else shalt thou do me?
Be of comfort. My father's of a better nature, sir, than he appears by speech. This is unwanted which now came from him.
Thou shalt be free as mountain winds, but then exactly all my points of command.
Aye, sir, to every syllable.
Come, follow!
Hey, Poultney, go! Please, over here!
Ah! Come, follow! Speak not for him.
Beseech you, sir, be merry. For you have cause so have we all of joy. For our escape is much beyond our loss. Our hint of woe is common. Every day some sailor's wife, and the masters of some merchant and the merchant have just our theme of woe. But for the miracle, I mean our preservation, few in millions can speak like us. Then wisely sir. Weigh our sorrow with our comfort.
Prithee, peace. He receives comfort like cold porridge. The visitor will not give him more so. Look, he is winding up the watch of his wit. By and by, it will strike.
Sir.
One, tell.
When every grief is entertained as offered, comes to the entertainer.
$1.
Dollar comes to him indeed. You have spoken wiser than you purposed.
You have taken it wiselier than I meant you should.
Therefore, my lord.
Why, what a spendthrift is he of his tongue. Prithee, spare.
Well, I have done. But yet,
He will be talking. Which of he or Adrian, for a good wager, first begins to crow? The old cock. The cockerel. Down the wager. A laughter. A match.
Though this
So you're paid.
this island seems to be a desert, uninhabitable and almost inaccessible. Yet,
He could not miss.
it needs must be of subtle, tender, and delicate temperance.
Temperance was a delicate wench. Aye, and as subtle as he most learnedly delivered.
The air breathes upon us here most sweetly.
As if it had lungs, and rotten ones. Or as 'twere perfumed by a fen.
here is everything advantageous to life.
True, save means to live. Of that there's none or little.
How lusty and lush the grass looks. How green.
The ground indeed is tawny, with an eye of green in't. He misses not much. No, he doth but mistake the truth totally.
But, the rarity of it is, which is almost beyond credit,
As many vouched rarities are,
that our garments, being drenched as they were in the sea, hold notwithstanding their freshness and glosses, being rather new dyed than stained with salt water. Look,
if but one of his pockets could speak, would it not say he lies? Aye, or very falsely pocket up his report.
methinks our garments are as fresh as when we were in Afrique, at the marriage of the king's fair daughter Claribel to the king of Tunis.
'Twas a sweet marriage, and we prosper well in our return.
Tunis was never before graced with such a paragon to their queen.
This Tunis, sir, was Carthage.
Carthage.
I assure you, Carthage.
His word is more than the miraculous heart. Look, he hath raised the wall and houses too. What impossible matter will he make easy next? I think he will carry this island home in his pocket and give it his son for an apple. And sowing the kernels of it in the sea, bring forth more islands.
Aye.
Why, in good time.
Sir, we were talking that our garments seem now as fresh as when we were at Tunis, at the marriage of your daughter, who is now queen. Well, does not my doublet seem as fresh as when I first wore it? I mean, of a sort.
That sort was well fished for.
When I wore it at your daughter's marriage.
You cram these words into mine ears against the stomach of my sense. Would I had never married my daughter there, for coming thence my son is lost. And in my rate she too, who is so far from Italy removed, I ne'er again shall see her. O thou, mine heir of Naples and of Milan, what strange fish hath made his meal on thee?
Sir, he may live. I saw him beat the surges under him and ride upon their backs. He trod the water whose enmity he flung aside, and breasted the surges most swollen beneath him. His bold head above the contentious waves he kept, and oared himself with strong arms and lusty stroke to the shore, that o'er his wave-worn bases bowed, as stooping to relieve him. I not doubt he came alive to land.
No, he's gone.
Sir, you have yourself to thank for this great loss. That would not bless our Europe with your daughter, but rather loose her on an African, where obedience at which end of the beam should bow. We have lost your son, I fear, forever. Milan and Naples have more widows in him of this business making than we bring men to comfort them. The fault's your own.
So's the dearest of the lost.
My lord, Sebastian, the truth you speak lacks some gentleness and time to speak it in. You rub the sore where you should bring the plaster.
Very well. And most grudgingly.
It is foul weather in us all, good sir, when you are cloudy.
Foul weather.
Very foul.
Had I a plantation of this isle, sir,
He'd sow it with nettle seed, or docks or mallows.
and were king on it, what would I do?
Escape being drunk for want of wine.
Good one.
In the Commonwealth, I would, by contraries, execute all things, for no kind of traffic would I admit. No name of magistrate, letters should not be known, riches, poverty, and use of service, none. Contract, succession, corn, round of land, tilt, vineyard, none. No use of metal, corn, or wine, or oil. No occupation, all men idle, all.
That's not bad.
And women too,
Ooh.
yet innocent and pure. No sovereignty.
Yet he would be king on't. The latter end of his commonwealth forgets the beginning.
All things in common nature should produce without toil or endeavor. Treason, felony, sword, pike, knife, gun, or any use of metal and iron would I not have. But nature should bring forth of its own kind all poison, all abundance, to feed my innocent people.
No marrying among his subjects. None, man. All idle, whores and knaves.
I would with such perfection govern, sir, to excel the golden age.
Save his majesty.
Long live Gonzalo.
And, do you mark me, sir?
Prithee no more, thou dost talk nothing to me.
I do well believe, your highness, and did it to minister occasion to these gentlemen, who are of such sensible and nimble lungs that they always use to laugh at nothing.
'Twas you we laughed at.
Who in this merry kind of fooling have nothing to use, and so you may continue to laugh at nothing still.
Oh, what a blow was there given! And it had not fallen flat.